All right, guys. So listen, I recognize how ridiculous this is, but just humor me, okay? Trying to make do. I saw in the posts about reincarnation that it was still very confusing to people, and it should be confusing. I'm suspicious of anyone who says they fully understand it. Um, so, having said that, though, I just think that there are some things that I could maybe add that might help clarify the concepts slightly. So, for instance, let's say you take this person right here, right? This person, in the course of their lifetime, is going to do good and bad, and their good and bad is going to build up their karma. So, for lack of a better word or an idea, think of it almost like building up a spiritual bank account. This person then lives their life, they do good or bad based on their dharma, what they're called to, and based on the karma that they've built up. When this person dies, they either are reborn closer to moksha, or if they've done bad in their life, they go backwards and they have to start again. Now, sometimes it can be so bad, the karma can be so bad that they come back as something other than a human being. And then they have that much further to go in order to make their way closer to the ultimate goal, which is moksha. All right, now in a minute, I'm just going to ask you to consider the Christian version, and so just bear with me for a minute. Okay, okay, guys, almost done with this, I promise. So a person lives their life, and hopefully for them, they're building up good karma as they go. And the way that they could tell the measure of this is by how much they're living by their dharma. They're living out their call. They're living out the way that, kind of like the way that God intended them to be, their vocation. All right, so they're living their life. They're building up karma. If it's good karma, they die. They're reborn in a position that's closer to the ultimate goal than before. Again, based on their life, whether they're good or bad, they're building up good karma. They die, they're reborn. They're getting a little bit closer, a little bit closer, a little bit closer, until they're finally reaching their ultimate goal, which is moksha. Okay, so then now, if you just replace some of the terms, you take the person still, only in this case, let's say that this person is a Christian, and we believe that we will, when we die, we'll go to heaven. This will be salvation, and salvation really comes from what happens with this next step. So here goes. The Christian wants to go to heaven, right? However, for a Christian, we've only got the one life. And we can try to be good and good and good, and we're getting closer and closer. But even the best person there is, even a saint, there's going to be some space between where we are and what our ultimate goal is. In that space, then, we believe that we need a God who's going to come down from his world into ours, and he's going to be the one that brings us the rest of the way. Now, one last thing about our God. What makes him a savior is that even people who, in the course of their lifetime, they do bad, they do bad, they do bad, they get farther and farther away. We believe in this Savior who does not have to be bound by the space between us. And that's what he's saving us from. So that no matter how big or small, or what kind of distance there is between us and heaven, he's going to make up the difference. I know it's weird. See what you think, and I'll talk to you about it. Thanks, guys.